are in for a tense few days with growing concern about the wildfire situation in our province.
It's fire season here in BC, so I'm going fishing. I'm going to Sugar Lake, a beautiful place in southeastern BC, nestled right up to the stunning Monashee Mountains and hours away from any large cities. There's just one issue, and that's that there's a fire on the other side of the lake. At first, we all thought that meant that we couldn't go. After all, who fishes next to an out-of-control wildfire, right? Eventually, though, we decided that we may as well, as the side we were going to wasn't on evacuation. The scenery was beautiful on the way, but when we got there, the motor wouldn't start, so we couldn't go fishing the first night. Hopefully, day 2 would get better. The next morning, we quickly headed out, but the motor still wouldn't work, so I rode us for a little while. But finally my grandpa was able to start the motor and the real fishing could commence. It started out pretty slow and everything was quite small, but eventually we started catching larger ones. All the while we'd catch glimpses of the fire across the lake and the smoke was constantly looming. Soon enough we headed back in to prepare the fish for dinner.
The fish have been massacred.
The truth is I went fishing here for multiple reasons. 1, I just wanted to go fishing and the family was all for it. 2, I wanted to make another YouTube video because I want to build up my channel to the heights that even Mr. Beast cowers.
Stop it. Get some help.
And lastly, I just don't know how much time I have left with my grandparents and I want to have as many memories and as much fun moments as possible. I interviewed my grandpa about fishing, so here goes.
Fishing, any day fishing is a good day. Whether you get a big fish or a small fish or whatever kind of fish you get. It's the nature, it's getting out, you're in the water. You're seeing the birds, the loons, and maybe the wind is blowing. All of it's great. I don't want to stop. I want to keep on fishing.
On our final day, I finally convinced my grandpa to drive us to the other side of the lake to see what happened to the hillside that the fire was on. The way was stunning, but it all came to a halt as we turned a corner and saw the wreckage. The fire had sure taken a lot out of those mountains. Then we drove back and hung out a little bit before heading on home. Thankfully, I was not burned alive, nor was the house when we got home. Instead, we had a great fishing trip with a surprisingly good catch for the time of year we went. In general, fishing is a great thing for bringing people together, right? I remember for years I've been going down to a camp in Washington and fishing there with a friend of mine, which is such a nostalgic experience. Not only is it great for bringing people together, but it's also fun, peaceful, and one of the most healthy foods out there. They're so beloved by humans that they've even helped fuel wars. Fishing in general is one of my favorite childhood memories as it's something I've been doing pretty amateurly since as long as I can remember. Thanks for watching. Jesus loves you.